What's going on, guys? This is Riyad here again with another GameMaker platformer tutorial. Today we're going to make a ranking system, as I told you before. And let's start by going to the create event of the client and adding some DS lists. Alright. So first of all, we're gonna need a list of players. This is well, you should change this to players name. Okay, call DS list create. Okay, players skills. Wait. Same thing. Players deaths. Okay, and we need another list called ranked. And I think we need one more list, players IDs. Okay. Now in this list we're going to store some variables for the players, but they will not be ordered, so we're gonna need other lists called ranked lists, and these are basically the same as these ones. Well, actually we just need those three lists. Okay, but let's say ranked player lists, ranked player kills, and ranked player deaths. And first you need actually to the game end and change this to well, don't worry about that, because I was trying to do the tutorial before and it didn't work, and it seems like I forgot to delete this. But well, gonna need to destroy players names, players kills, ranked, and ranked players kills, ranked players deaths, players IDs, and player deaths. Okay, now first of all we're going to make the server send the player's name to each client, but actually I think we need to do something like so. Go to the main folder and let's create a script and call it add player score or something, doesn't matter. Well, and here we're gonna add this list, add here players IDs, argument 0. So here's gonna need the ID, name, kills, and deaths. Okay, let's copy this. Oops. This should be so change the last one to ranked. Players names, kills, and deaths. Okay, let's go back to the client create event, and here and do for var I equals 0, I is less than, it's actually say 10, I plus plus, and this value here needs to be the maximum clients plus 2. Alright, and you actually need to start from 2 since the first ID is actually 2. And here we're gonna add player score, okay, I, and the name just an empty string, kills 0, and same as deaths. Okay, now we're going to the server and is it server, and we're gonna send player name. So we're gonna use this to fill the list of player names. Okay, and let's copy this first of all, we're gonna need the socket, ID, and the name. Go. Okay. So this should be argument 0, 1. So this is the ID, it should be U8, and the name is a string, of course. Should be argument 2, and this send name or something. Okay. Oops. And I'm gonna replace it with this one, so send name, okay. And so here, where is it? So when the player spawn here, so you're gonna send the name of the client once he joins. To every other client, alright? Isn't the same for loop that we do. So here we're gonna find the sockets, okay? And here send player name, okay? And okay, so this is the socket. The ID is SOCK, which is basically the ID, and the name is pl.name. Okay, is it capital N? It's a PL name actually. Alright, and let's copy that. And make sure to do the same thing when the player change his name, okay? Alright, now let's go back to the client and do the networking event. So I'm going to change this to send name. Okay, don't worry about that. Wait, what was? Oh no. So if buffer ID equals send name, alright. Now first we're gonna save the player ID and player name. So this should be buffer read. So we're gonna get the data from the buffer. So the first one is U8 and the other one is a string, okay? Now we're gonna make another script, update name lists, ID and name. Okay, now first of all, we're gonna see, first we need to know the position where to, change the name. And so we need to find the index first. So that's why we have an ID here. So the list is players IDs, and the ID is gonna be argument 0. Alright, and now we're gonna change the name. Alright, and this is by DS list replace players names index. The value here is argument 1. Okay, and let's go back to where is it in the networking event, and here we're gonna update name lists. So what's the matter? Oh, it should be actually list. Okay, so this is the player ID and player name. Okay. Alright. Now we have the names of the players, but just to make sure, I'm going to here to draw event, and let's say F keyboard check tab. Then we're going to draw the name of the users. Okay, so draw text. Let's say 100 plus 32 times I, and ds list by value, players names. Well, this should be in the for loop for I equals 0, I is less than ds list. Size. Okay. Now I'm going to run the game. Okay. Oops, what's that? Players, where's it? Oh, yep. So in the I kinda I changed this variables to players because in the when I was recording before that, I actually never mind. Where is it? No, not here. Hey. Oops. Entry spawn player, and when I press the oops, what's that? Players names. Oh, so the error is players. Yep, so now when I press the tab key, you can see the names of other players. Now let me just see if it will work if I run another instance for the game now. I know it's a different version, but yeah, it didn't. Wait. Yeah, this is the old version when I was trying to do a ranking system, but it didn't work actually fine. Yeah, whatever. Now, player deaths. Oh, yeah, this should be player stats. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is actually updating this script. So send player. I'm going to change it to send player var. Well. It's actually I don't know. I think of using the same script to actually send multiple things. So yeah, let's actually do that. We're going to add one more thing here. So it's gonna be action, or let's actually do it after the ID. Okay, so let's leave it. This should be 2, and this is 3. Well, so the action is here. We're going to make so if we send 0, we're going to change the name. 2, we're going to increase kills. 2 for deaths. Okay, so let's actually change this to send player I don't know, value or something. Okay, and of course we need now to go to the receive its data script, and we need to change the name of this one. And here we're gonna add an action which is gonna be 0. So this, remember, 0 is for the names. And oh, by the way, here we're gonna need we need to change this to name. Okay. Now in the receive it's where is it? Here. When we receive the data, first we're gonna see action. So it's gonna be buffer read q8. Okay. And here we're just going to say update lists. Okay, update lists. So here we're gonna paste the action, and here player value. Okay, so let's go back to where is it? Where is it? Update. Oh. Lists. Okay. So let's say var player name equals argument, or player value equals argument 1, or this should be actually since you remember, this is gonna be action, and here value. Alright, so argument 1 is basically, or 2. So this is the new player value, and we're gonna need another temporary variable called action, which is gonna be argument 1. Okay, so here gonna say if action equals 0, which is change the name, then I'm gonna do that. Oops. Alright. Now else if action equals 1, this is for kills. So what we're going to do is just copy this, and by the way, this should be PV. Here we're gonna update the player kills. Okay, let's do this one more time, and this is for the deaths. So this should be players deaths, and this with S, don't forget that. And yeah, so that's all. Now we need to go back to the networking event. The only thing we actually we did that. Cool. Now now we're gonna send kills and stuff like that. So let's go back to the player here, right, with a bullet. And remember this, yeah, so here if HP is reach 0, then we're going to increase the deaths of this player, alright? So, gonna do with OBJ server, you know, I'm thinking about adding a script here called send values and in this let's go back here. Is the for loop? Yep, so here let's change this to so we don't need the socket anymore. This should be the argument 0, which is the ID action and value, and let's name it something like to clients, so, because that's what it does, it sends to all the clients. And this is the action, which is argument 1, and this is the value, which is 2. Okay, now here with OBJ servers, let's send values to client. Okay, what's the name? It's values, but whatever. Yeah, so well, here we need to know the ID of this player that you know, it is that you know, so since we're here, no, never mind, so let's just leave it blank for now. And this is for the death, so the action is gonna be 2, and the values is deaths. Just leave it blank for now. Now we're gonna add temporary variable called, or global temporary variable, so the server can access it. Global var death player ID equals ID. And since it's a global variable, we actually need to create it in 2 different slides, but whatever. So this is the player ID right here, and let's call it here. Now let's copy this, and this time we're going to do the monster, and with the collision event with the bullet, then here if HP with OBJ player, yeah, kills one. But this times we need to change this to killer ID or something. Killer, go. Killer ID. Okay. Killer ID, and the action should be 1, and this is kills. I think it's kills. Yes, it is. Yes. Now yeah, now let's actually test the game now. Okay, going to respawn player. Oops, what's that? Variable get argument 1. Where is it? Update lists, line 5. Okay. Oh, yep. So create player. Alright, so we have a player here. Oh, and I forgot to do one more thing. And actually here the draw event. let's actually call this ranking. And here I wanna actually draw, you know, the death sound. So this should be player kills or players kills, players deaths, but of course these aren't strings, so I need to convert them to strings. Okay. Right, I'm going to run the game. By the way, I can do that by pressing F5. Okay, here's one player. Alright, now I'm going to kill a monster and see what's gonna happen. Oops, and we got an error. What's that? Gmail type buffer. Oh wait. Wait, I don't understand anything here. Wrong Gmail type for buffer type. Server buffer string argument 3. Oh yeah, this is well, I didn't actually think about that. This well, we kinda, well, this is not a problem at all. All we need to do is go back to the player here, the bullet, and we're gonna, you know, make this as a string. Okay, and let's do the same thing here. Where is it? Yeah, so we need to convert the kills to string. String a good string. Alright, now there's one thing we need to do, and that's where is it in the update lists? In this case, if here, if action not equals 0, then we're gonna need let's actually copy that. Let's call it first player value, and just leave this as this one. Okay, and if action not equals 0, then well, if action not equals 0, then first player value equals or no. Well, let's actually put this back here. And if action not equals 0, then player value equals real first player value. Okay, and hopefully this yeah, so this should fix everything. Now I'm going to run the game one more time. I'm going to press create server, spawn a player, and now I'm going to let the monster kill me. Okay, come on. Will die first? Yep, I did. And as you can see, now I have this, well, I killed it and dead at the same time. Well, but as you can see, now I have 1 kill and 1 death, so I'm going to respawn again, and I'll let this monster kill me, and we should see the deaths increasing right here. Yep, so it's working fine. Just to make sure, I'm going to, kill another monster, and they kinda well, it's working fine, so we don't need actually to. But for now, the what we want to do is actually a ranking system, which means gonna see which player killed more. So right now we're just showing the the list without ranking them. So I'm going to the main folder here, and I'm going to create another list or script, I mean, called ranking. Okay, and this script will basically rank the values there, if you couldn't tell by the name, but whatever. So the first thing we need to do is actually clear DS list, clear the ranked players kills, or I mean player names. Yeah, names. We also need to clear the list of the deaths. Okay. Alright, then we're going to DS list copy. We're going to copy from ranked players kills from the players kills. Okay, we're going to do the same thing from the deaths from ranked from the players deaths list. Okay, and now we need to sort the kills. So sort the kills, and this is very simple. DS list sort ranked players kills. Okay, and the type is false. So this is from higher to lower. Okay, so this should be false. And now we're going to set the deaths depending on the kills. Alright, so each player, as you know, have his own deaths, so we can't not sort the lists, the kills, the deaths list the same thing or the same way as the players kills list. So what we're going to do, we need another for loop for var I equals 0. I is less than let's say DS list size players or ranked players kills. Right, I plus plus. Now we're going to look for every kill. So yes, let's find value ranked players kills. Okay, I. Now you also need to know the index of this value, but not in this list, in the kills, in the players kills list. Alright, so just to know from where to get the deaths that match with the kill. So this let's find index. So the ID here is players kills, not ranked kills. Okay, and here the value is ranked kill. Okay, so we're going to use this index to get the name and the death that match with the the kills. Alright, so var new player, okay, and new death. Alright, so here we're gonna DS list find value, okay, and this is gonna be players names, and the position here is the index, and for this one the list find value. So the ID is gonna be players deaths, and the index is actually the same, or the position should I say. Okay, and the most important variable here is ranked, just RAN, for and this is gonna be this list find value. So remember this list ranked, well, not ranked, or whatever that was, and the position is the same, index. Okay, now what we're going to do here, if ranked equals no, that means we didn't actually rank this value here. This is actually just so if two players have the same kills, so we're not going to display the same names and deaths. Okay, so in this case we're just going to ds list add ranked players deaths, and the value here is new death. Okay, and I'm just going to do the same thing for the names basically, so ranked players names. Okay, and of course we need to replace so that is ranked index by yes, so we did ranked now, else. So if ranked not equals no, that means we already ranked this value, but the player have the same kills as this one, as the player before him. So in this case what we're going to do, we're going to look for we're going to increase the index here to see the next death of the player that have the same kills as this one. So index plus plus, and here of course we need to update the rank, so we're gonna see if it's ranked already or not, until ranked equals no. Okay, and yeah, so once that's true, then we're gonna update those two variables. Okay, so if that's true, actually we can do this here. Okay, and we need actually to see if index is less than where is it, this list size kills -1. Okay, so just to we will not get an error when the index is higher than the ds list size. Okay, I think this should be, I'm not sure, but let's just leave it as this right now. And yeah, so now we're just going to add this, so let's complete this here. And yep, that's all for the kills and deaths and the names. But the most important thing here is we're gonna sort the players that have the same kills. So imagine that two players have the same kills. Let's say 10. The second one have 10. But this players die, let's say, 2 times, while this player died 3 times. So we're just going to make this player appears first in the list, because you know he looks like he's better than this one. So we're going here to sort the players that have the same kills, and that's actually by let's make another for loop for var I equals 0, I is less than ds list size ranked players kills, okay, I plus plus, and then we're going to get some variables. So var kill 1, so this is the kill of the first player, and kill 2. Okay, and this is gonna be ds list find value ranked players kills, and the index of this one is I. Okay, now we're going to copy that. Oops, never mind. Okay, so this should be +1. So we're going to see the kills of the next players, and by the way, this should be if I is less than this list size. Okay, I think I need F1. Okay, and okay, and we're gonna do the same thing for the deaths. So we're gonna see the deaths of the player and the players that have the next death. So this should be ranked players deaths. Okay, let's go with this here, and now we're gonna see if the first player have the same kills as the second one. So in this case, what we're going to do is we will get the names of these two players. Okay, so var p1 and var p2. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing here. So this should be I plus 1, and ranked players, this should be names. Alright, and now we're gonna inverse the players. So that's simple basically, so you just need to replace ranked players names. So the position here is I with p2. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna do this like 4 times, and here the position I plus 1 with the player p1. Okay, and gonna do the same thing for the deaths, of course. So let's copy this here and 1 here. Now we're done with that, but let's say that 3 players have the same kills. What are we gonna do? Well, this is basically simple. We just need to do to actually repeat the same script, and so we will not do something like var kill equals 3 and then gonna see if, you know, this would be like the stupid thing we're gonna do in our lives. What we're going to do is basically just repeat this just to make sure this list size. So what was the script or the list ranked players kills? That's all we need to do. Okay, so now we're done with the same kills and deaths. Now finally we're going to well, the last thing we need to do in this script is actually, so remember this value here, ranked. Here we're setting this to equals yes, but to rank the players other times we need to make it no again. So we're going to, you know, add another for loop, and this should be list size ranked, and here we're just going to, you know, DS list, replace ranked, the position for I, and no. Okay, I don't know, I think it's better to change this just to not have the same variable in one block of code. And we need to do the same thing here, but this have more letters than this one, so I'm going to change this to P. Okay, and make sure we don't have yeah, I think this is fine for now. Now, just to make sure, I'm going to run the game and see if we don't have any errors, and then I'm going to create an exe file. But for now, let's see if we didn't make any mistake. This would be actually hilarious if we didn't. No. Oh, wait, we didn't actually draw the ranked list yet, so... Oh, wait, we didn't even actually... Yeah, this is actually stupid, because we didn't even call the script to rank, so ranking... Oh, ranking. Okay, and I think we should change this, to something like send values. Okay, just and we need to change it here too. And yeah, that's all. So now the final thing we need to do is actually to display the list. So now we're gonna get rid of this one. We're gonna replace it by ranked players kills, ranked players death, and ranked player deaths. Okay, now let's run the game and see if everything is working fine. And I feel like, yep, I was right. Where is it? Players? Yeah, I have this problems typing players and some stuff like that. So it was line 8, I guess. Players. Hopefully we didn't do anything wrong again. Come on. Oh, of course we do. Ranked players kills. Oh, really? What's wrong with that? Ranked players kills. Seriously? Line 40. Ranked oh, yeah. I feel like this script is full of errors like this. Let me just see here. Hopefully this is done. Ranked players. Whoa. So this line 27. Yeah, I told you I have problems typing players. Go around the game. Okay, finally. Oh, seriously. Why we... Okay, so now something's wrong here. Wait. In the draw event. Ranked players kills. Oh wait, so this should be names and I feel like we have something wrong here. Don't tell me that I have okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, yup. Now here, this should be actually D and D. Oh, I know that we was doing something stupid. Press R, and hopefully everything will look fine now. Yep, so now I have more kills. Now some monster should spawn and try to kill me. Yes, so now the ranking system is working fine, but just to make sure, we need to create other instances of the game. Alright. Yeah, it should be here. Well, it's about 1 hour. Oh, it's finishing. Okay. Alright. I'm going to run 3 instances of the game. Okay, since this is gonna be the server. Come on. Cannot create server, make sure that OS is not used by. Okay. Oh, did I press? Oh. I'm going to press H here. Right. Now I'm going to spawn player. This is the first player. And the second one. And the third one. Okay. Now, as you can see, we have lists of players in the game when we press the tab key. Okay. And now, when we die, we should see, yeah, so this player died. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to kill the monster with a player. I'm going to try and kill it with this one. And this player should move to the top, right here. Alright? So let's try to do that and see if it's gonna work. Yep, well, no it didn't. Oh, yes, yes it did actually. But what's wrong with this player move to the... Wait, is that because he don't have enough kills? Yes. Yeah, basically it's well, we still have some problems, unless if the... I think the... I think the size of the list should be actually the same as the players that are in the game, but let's see what will happen if a player will disconnect from the game. Hopefully this wasn't the server. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna still see the names there, but yeah. So the story is actually too long, so I'm gonna end this here, and in the next video we're gonna update the ranking system, and we also go into you know, I may add some power up to the game and some effects, and I know you can actually suggest anything you want in the description, and I'll try to do it. So that was all for today, guys. Don't forget to like or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.